session. You can see Euro was mainly flat as it held around the 131.65 level, creeping up at a couple of times to about 131.72 and it peaking out at 131.77. And this would be a support level for the day at 131.60. As I said, as it remained relatively flat headed into the London session, and we are going to use our proprietary indicator, the Franklin Strength Gauge, to identify some areas of trading opportunities. So our first one came about 115, a long signal right about 131.63. As it hit a statistical extreme right here, you had opportunity to close this at 131.76, and as you can tell, it dropped off right after that, and then another long signal at about 131.69, and going to the next statistical extreme, you had a chance to close that particular trade at 131.93 or at about 131.97, and Euro began to consolidate ahead of the U.S. session, as today's U.S. session has some heavier news releases. At 8:15 was the ADP non-farm employment change, coming in at 119,000 over or under, which was less than the forecast of 154,000. And at this point, Euro gained strength against the dollar at that point, as identified by this particular long signal at 7:10, right around the 131.97 level, holding on to this particular news release. Had an opportunity to close this at 132.40, as you can tell from the statistical extreme that was met, and was followed up by a short signal at 8:55, roughly at about 132.24, which, as you can see, would have been profitable at that point. And an area of opportunity to close that trade would be as it met this statistical extreme, showing that it's oversold right around 131.91, which happened to be a support level that was identified earlier in the consolidation. So currently, as we are looking ahead until the 2 o'clock hour, when the federal funds rate decision comes out, the Fed is expected to hold the rates at 0.25%. So at that point, currently the Franklin Strength Gauge shows a buy bias. So for all the latest news and market updates, you can follow us on all of our social outlets. Again, follow us on Twitter at Forex Economy, and happy trading.